Imagine a customer sends your business a message at 2 in the morning. An AI agent reads the message, understands what the customer needs, searches the company's knowledge base, prepares a response, updates the relevant information, and sends the case to a human when necessary. Or imagine a new sales lead arrives. Instead of someone manually reading every inquiry, an AI agent can analyze the information, organize the lead, prepare a response, and send it to a salesperson for approval. This is where AI starts becoming more than a chatbot. It becomes part of the business itself. Welcome to Lesson 14 of the AI Agents Masterclass. First, let's define what we mean by a business AI agent. A business AI agent is an AI-powered system designed to assist with a specific business workflow. It can combine an AI model with company information, tools, business rules, memory, and human approval. A normal chatbot might answer a customer's question, but a business agent can go several steps further. It can understand the request, retrieve information, analyze the situation, prepare an action, and in some cases execute that action within predefined boundaries. That's an important distinction. A chatbot merely responds. An agent participates in a workflow. But here's where many businesses make their first mistake. They start by asking, where can we use AI? That's not the best question. Instead, ask, what repetitive process is costing us time? Look for tasks that happen frequently, tasks where the steps are relatively similar each time, tasks where the required information is already digital, and ideally, tasks where a human can easily review the result. For example, customer emails, lead qualification, report preparation, document processing, research, scheduling. These are often better starting points than trying to automate an entire company at once. Let's look at our first example, customer support. Imagine a customer writes, "My order arrived damaged. What should I do?" A traditional process might require an employee to read the message, search for the order, find the company's refund policy, write a response, and update the case. An AI agent can assist with many of these steps. First, it identifies the customer's intent. Next, it retrieves the relevant company policy. Then it can access the appropriate order information. It prepares a response based on approved information. And finally, depending on the risk and business rules, it either sends the response or asks a human to approve it. Now let's move to sales. Imagine your business receives dozens or hundreds of inquiries every week. A salesperson doesn't necessarily need AI to make the final decision, but AI can help organize the information. The agent can read a new inquiry, identify the customer's requirements, extract important details, categorize the lead, and prepare a suggested response. For example, it might classify leads as high priority, medium priority, low priority, or simply needs more information. The salesperson can then review the result and decide what happens next. Another simple but powerful use case is email. Think about how much time businesses spend processing repetitive messages. An AI agent can classify incoming emails, customer support, sales, internal communication, urgent requests, or messages that require no response. The agent can summarize the email, identify what action may be required, and prepare a suggested response. Instead of employees starting every task from zero, AI prepares the first version. The human then reviews it and takes control when necessary. Now consider business reporting. Many companies repeatedly collect information, organize spreadsheets, calculate metrics, and prepare reports. An AI-powered workflow can assist with this process. It can retrieve approved data, organize it, calculate predefined metrics, identify notable changes, and prepare a draft report. But remember, AI-generated analysis still needs appropriate verification. Numbers should be checked, important conclusions should be reviewed, and the system should not be trusted
Now we need something extremely important: rules. An AI model may be capable of generating an answer, but a business agent needs boundaries. For example, if the request is covered by an approved company policy, prepare the response. If information is missing, ask for clarification. If a request exceeds a defined threshold, escalate it. If an action involves money, account access, or sensitive information, require appropriate authorization. And never invent company policies or customer information. These rules help turn a general AI model into a controlled business workflow. One of the biggest misconceptions about AI automation is that humans should disappear from the process. That's not necessarily the goal. A better approach is to put humans where they add the most value. At the first level, AI simply makes a recommendation. The human performs the action. At the second level, AI prepares most of the work. The human reviews and approves it. At the third level, AI can execute predefined low-risk actions automatically, while important actions remain subject to controls. The objective isn't maximum autonomy. The objective is useful, reliable automation. How do you know whether your AI agent is actually helping? Don't measure success by how impressive the demo looks. Measure the business outcome. How much time did it save? How accurate are its results? How often does a human need to intervene? What does each task cost? Did customer experience improve? And does the system behave consistently? These measurements tell you whether you've built a useful business system or simply an impressive AI demo. Before building your own business agent, remember these mistakes. Number 1, automating a broken process. Fix the process first. Number 2, giving the agent unlimited access. Give it only the permissions it actually needs. Number 3, removing human escalation. Important situations should have a clear path to a human. Number 4, skipping monitoring. You need to know when the agent fails. And number 5, starting with a giant multi-agent system. Start with one useful workflow. Prove it works, then expand. Let's put everything together. A practical business AI agent can look like this: a business goal, an AI model, company knowledge, tools, business rules, a workflow, a risk check, human approval where necessary, and logging and monitoring after execution. That's the foundation of responsible business automation. Now it's your turn. Choose one repetitive business process. It could be customer support, email processing, lead qualification, research, reporting, or document processing. Write down 8 things: the current process, the biggest bottleneck, the agent's goal, the information it needs, the tools it requires, the rules it must follow, the human approval point, and finally, how you'll measure success. Then ask yourself one final question: what is the smallest version of this workflow I can automate first? In this lesson, you learned how AI agents can become part of real business workflows. But we're about to take the concept somewhere every creator can understand: YouTube. In the next lesson, we're going to design a specialized AI agent for content creation. From topic research, to content strategy, to scripts, to SEO, to quality control, you'll see how one content goal can become an entire AI-powered workflow. I'll see you in lesson 15.